Big brother K-Reno, man, representing with the homie J Records as always, man. And the Records Talk podcast. Y'all better get up on it, man, straight up. Peace and love.
Never been around here, I got to warn you. Can't nobody do it like Texas and California. From the second that we wake up, we from the grind. It's all good, the sunshine in the winter time. I certified H-Town, I was born and raised. I've been a soldier since hanging out on the corner days. We low pro, we ain't walking around in star mode. Fresh clothes to block parties and car shows. Houston, Texas, keep as real as it's gonna get. Chillin' in the backyard with something smelling on that pit. We moving units, scooping paper real quick. SPC, rap a lot in the screwed up click. I can't forget, switch your house, had the trunk beating. Never got radio play, but we still eating. If you on the money road, homie, let's go. I represent with my partners from the West Coast. One a H-Town lifer, don't play me close. 25 years later, still wearing loafers. We don't just post up inside the club. Might take a trip to California just to feel me some love. Never faking, we keep it 120 grand. When they come to Houston, we take them out to Tim and Chan. We all ain't perfect, but we proud of the whole town. Elbow poking out, music slowed down. I'm from the state of Texas where hustlers get their neck broke. Always represent with players from the West Coast. Get money every day, eating good, popping bottles. We got Tim and Chan that got Roscoe's chicken and waffles. We grind for the power and I hustle for a spot. 2022 still jamming, Ice Cube and Short. We was riding with the city when people rally comes. Murder One SPC, giving Cali love.
Wars or feds, the lust for more bread. Nike Cortez and gang tats on their forehead. Welfare, no fun. Farewell, no gun. Seeing cake for getting crumbs. Bel Air but sitting slums. South Park, here I come. Smartphones, niggas dumb. They say the yay is pure roll when your tongue is numb. K9 addicted, so the dog sniffing niggas bun. Homie keys to the dope sack. Good luck with that black. Squatting cough till your colon prolapse. Cavity surge, a shitty situation. Crackers whack jack. I'd rather learn how to write code and hack a Mac black. Quack quack by standards ducking. This nigga Aflac. Pulling Dracos out of MC gear backpack. That attack usually brown on brown or black on black. Allow me to backtrack. He a bad OG if he lack facts. To fit the cognac, then we tap that.
Why are you angry?
What flag do the police have? What flag flies over the non-justice department? Somebody made you
marching down street. Still no justice, ain't no peace. Hands in the air, we marching down street. Still no justice, ain't no peace.
Carrying killers, see them killers on the internet. Systemic racial disrespect, mine all in the net. Nigga dying, I ain't lying. Mr. Cap just trying to help. Led by some evil shit, hope they realign themselves. Death creeping on him, and he ain't even scared. He got a choice to make, fight or flight or end up dead. Laws out here killing, spilling blood like in Desert Storm. Look, it's about to swarm, and my people still uninformed. Shot him in the face so many times, can't recognize. System keep them down, but the courts keep they records lies. Bros getting jammed up, laws on that non-just. Beat a nigga down, he ain't snitch, they make him
screaming for justice, when it's still just us. Remember the back of the bus, Rosa didn't give up, so I'm here to remind us. Together we're powerful, together we're powerful, together we're powerful. Fight with the wrist, sting with a fist, walk with a strut. We built this shit. I know my strength, I come from Empresses. I'm more than everything the devil wanna make of this chick. Another target in the hood for a cop killer. Justifiable homicide just to kill a nigga. So I'ma round up all my guards and fire off quicker. These ain't the days of your cotton picker.
Hey y'all, let's love our enemies, don't look for the smoke. Let's vote for someone new to put their foot on our throat. Let's shout in front of the courthouse and hope they respond. And pray together and forgive the cop who murdered our son. Fool, please, we got our own solution. Strong on retribution. Pass your boy a lighter, let me fire up this constitution. For lesser crimes, we get more time, it's evil, brother. Cause the judge and prosecutors undercover secret lovers. From block wars to penitentiary locked doors. Plus that last name you so proud to carry is not yours. How much hateful mistreatment we gotta go through. They stole land, stole money, they even stole you.
Bloods and Crips, GDs and BDs, but your hardest gangs be your local PDs. In the 1950s, they wanted to beat me. Now in 2023, they tryna off and delete me. They don't do it discreetly, blatant and senselessly. Brothers running away with his hands up and still take three. Cameras and eyewitnesses really don't mean nothing, kid, cause they don't see your mama's tears when they close your coffin lid. Cause they go hold press conferences and offer them condolences and tell you that we're on to this and really don't be on this shit. Got one, keep it real and you know you can't trust us.
There'll be no justice till it's just us.
Too many black people being killed by police. This what they mean when they say cleaning up the streets. Houston, we got a problem. Roderick Brooks was unarmed, and they killed him while officers stood unharmed. Shoplifting doesn't warrant no killing. Middle fingers up if you feel me. Treat us worse than animals, inhumane. Sizzle like bacon, put the piggy in a blanket. I don't think he gon' make it, and I don't see no urgency. Lingering around like ain't no emergency. Caldwell and Dallas charged them laws with murder and malice. Justin for Jalen Walker in Akron. Donovan Lewis in Columbus, Ohio. Laquan McDonald out in Chicago. A damn shame, check it out. Link in the bio. I'm scared for my children, who they gon' kill tomorrow? Hands in the air, we marching down street. Still no justice, ain't no peace. Hands in the air, we marching down street. Still no justice, ain't no peace. Hands in the air, we marching down street. Still no justice, ain't no peace. Hands in the air, we marching down street. Still no justice, ain't no peace.
Call the cops, call the cops.
Still no justice, ain't no peace.
Call the cops, call the cops.
Still no justice, ain't no peace.
Still ain't no justice, ain't no peace. Man, what's going on, everybody? You see who we got in the building. Man, hold up, man. This your boy Reckless. We got the legend, the OG himself, man. Murder One in the building. You got it facing the wrong way.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and fix it, man. Go ahead and
man.
fix it, man. But it's the thing, when shit is live, shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so go ahead, take your time, fix it, get comfortable. You know what I mean? Yo, we got Murder One in the building, man.
Yo, I'm in the building. Murder One in the building.
Appreciate you, man. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. This is episode 169, man. We are kicking it with the legend Murder One. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. So if you rock with us on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. If you rock with us on Facebook, hit the like, the love, comment, share. And if you rock with us on YouTube Music, you can't see us, but you can hear us, and we truly appreciate you guys. My podcast goes where you go.
Yes. Devontae.
Man, what up, man? Shit.
Man, you know.
First and foremost, I would like to start with, man, I'm glad to see you out back in the streets. You know what I mean? Seeing you at the venues doing your thing, dealing with your health. You know what I mean? So that's first and foremost, man, because your health becomes before everything. You know
it is now. I mean, I thought it wasn't, but yeah, you know, my health, I went through a little tragic moment during May, you know, and I'm back at it now. So it is what it is.
Hell yeah. Man, let's take it back. Take it all the way back. Man, tell the people where you from. Before I even say that, I like to ask these questions because I'm from New York. I'm from the East Coast.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when I interview these artists, a lot of people that's probably not from the South or just not that, you know what I mean, there with the hip hop knowledge might not know who you are.
Right.
So explain to the people who you are and where you from.
Well, I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. South Park, the heart of South Park. If you ever come to Houston and you're trying to know what Jones High School, I stayed behind Jones High School in between Wesley Square. That's the heart of South Park. Murder One. Started off in the game as Ronnie Love, transitioned to Murder One in 89. And I was a battle rapper, I was a DJ, I was a host, I did it all. I trained football, basketball, baseball. I did it, whatever I had to do to get the hustle on.
I like it, man. Jack of all trades, man. You mentioned the name, man. So how did you come about with Murder One, and what made you stick to that?
Well, Murder One came about when I joined SPC. There was a lot of lyricists in SPC. So for me to try to intervene who I am, that stand out, I had to create a character like a book or a movie. I had to create my character. So I kind of in the streets a lot. So murder, when you hear murder, people stop and try to figure out who got murdered or who, whatever situation was. So it caused attention. So I used that and I killed everything I do. So that's when the Murder One situation came.
Well, I like it, man. I like it. And growing up, did you always want to be in the music industry? And if not, what did you want to be growing up as a kid?
Well, at the beginning, it wasn't in the industry because my parents, my dad, he done recording everybody back in the 70s. He played instruments. My cousins, they had bands and they played instruments. And I gravitated to the turntables after hearing Run DMC now. You know, I started rapping I love rap when I started hearing Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash, Sugar Hill Gang, them type of people. Then Spike Lee did I forgot the name of the movie. I was the Radio Raheem of the neighborhood. I'm walking down the street, you know, walking down the street holding a jukebox in my hand, never knowing that I was gonna be a rapper because I didn't know how to rap. I just know how to listen to everything that come out in that boom box.
Hip hop head.
Yeah, and then some guys on the next street, DJ Great, DJ Guess. I mean, well, he was a DJ also. MC Guess, DJ Guess. And that was it. And they invited me into the group, which I didn't know anything about writing rhymes. I just know how to project what I heard on the radio. And after that, you know, he kind of did it, you know, back then he did a little writing for me. He taught me how to organize what an 8-bar is, what a hook bar is, what a 16. Then we formed a group called I3 Death. That's, you know, I always tell this story. It was him plus us three because he was the headliner, you know what I'm saying? Then I created, so I started creating my own. And then him kind of still did that, but he had things he had to do. You know, he was MC as well, you know, and I was holding my own. So we kind of did a lot of stuff with 102, and 102 used to be a rap station. And we used to beat the contests, and so we go perform with 102 at parks and stuff like that. And I kind of kept going my way, he went his way, and we were battle rapping. And we met K. I met K in 86. Mm-hmm. And from there, SPC for life.
Just came about, man. Yeah. I love it, man. Man, you mentioned radio, man. You also have your own radio show. You know what I mean? Yeah. How did that come about?
Well, like I said, in high school, I used to DJ house parties. You know what I'm saying? That was my little hustle, making money back then, plus learning the rap game. And so I was hosting and I was DJing, and me and Reno started. It's a podcast now, but we started at KPFT 90.1, and we had like an hour show when we first started. We both was green. I was the engineer. My boy Keisto was famous, and Reno was the host. So we started off as DJing. And with our show, you really couldn't do too much on our show. So we would bring people in, and we had a DJ. DJ E was our DJ from the Terrorists. Mm-hmm. And after that, we started doing us. Then one of the guys, I think it was Bobby. Bobby asked me, man, you want your own show? I said, let me think about it. I kept pushing it to the side. And then when I did do it, I was like, I would do it only if I do independent artists. And bam, that's what got me in the radio.
Man, I like it because that's how I got started. Like, you know what? There's so many independent artists out here that might not had that chance to get heard. You know what I mean? And that's why I started this. So respect to you on that. Man, let's talk about longevity. I say this all the time when it comes to Southern artists, but mainly Texas artists. Longevity, like Texas artists is the perfect example of longevity. How have you guys stayed relevant for so long?
Well, one, we came in for the love of the music. We didn't come in for the money. Then two, we competed talent. Back then we had talent shows. Mm-hmm. So if your school had a talent show, we was over at your school having a talent show. If we saw you at the mall in the street, we from the battle. So that put that fire us all the time to be top dog, whatever we do. So once we touched that the industry, we knew who we was when we first came out.
Yeah.
And once we figured that out, man, we just K kept us disciplined. Reno had a plan where we couldn't make mistakes. And we got punished for it. Like I said in the last interview, if I said something wrong on an interview, I couldn't do another interview for 2 months. Mm-hmm. Reno very disciplined. So that and grounded and know who we was. You know, nobody could mess with us. So that brings on the longevity even right today.
Yeah. You said Reno will get on y'all with interviews and that's why I'm real with being a music manager myself. I'm real big on media etiquette. A lot of people and a lot of artists don't understand media etiquette is serious. It's a serious. It could make or break you. It really can. You say one wrong thing, or it's you know what I mean. I've been involved in some radio interviews where some things were said, and I'm laughing because I'm thinking about this one. I'll go ahead and say this blind dude called into the show. Oh, you know what I mean? And somebody made a joke that was on the show with us and was like, man, how did you call in if you blind? You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it was a joke. It was funny, but I had like to try my hardest not to just bust out laughing because I'm thinking it, but you're not supposed to say that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but it's media etiquette is serious.
Well, you know, that's what anything in life people are sensitive. Because I was telling a young kid that they were laughing at someone, and I basically tell them everybody came up with a defect. Don't matter what it is. Ring too long, your short legs, someone gonna have a defect. That's part of life.
Yeah. Man, let's talk about shows, man. You've done so many shows. Y'all traveled all over the world. Let's talk about your very first show. What was that experience like?
Professional, just in the neighborhood.
Let's start with in the neighborhood, then professional.
Well, my first show had to be at Jones. You know, of course, school I went to, the talent show. So it was different because you know we rapped at home, but we didn't rap. You know, we rapped in the street, but we never rapped on the stage. You know, so the energy was good and. We was one of the top people at the school. So, and then professionalism wise, that was had to be in what professionalism had to be. Well, let's rewind. Then we went from school to the Rhinestone Wrangler. That was 87.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to deal with people like Willie D, Raw Flush, B2 Omega, Romeo Poet, Casanova from and these cats from the north side.
Yeah.
And we had to deal with them. Then you come in with the Run DMCs, the UTFOs, the Salt and Pepper, they in the club, and you performing for them. So it's really hard to say because we didn't want to be the bad guy. We want to say that we wasn't good. So I mean, it's hard to start. Professionalism really started 89, but I think professionalism was all the time. I'm really pretty sure.
And at one point in your life did you realize you like, you know what, like I got something, and this is what I want to do with my life?
Well, I knew that in high school. Yeah, when you like I say, the top dogs in my school was Gangsta Nip, Klondike Cat, myself, Guess, Mafia Genie, known as Aries the Don now. That was Jones.
Yeah. I love it, man. I also want to speak on the love y'all get in Europe. I speak on this all the time. So me and Point Blank had this conversation also. Y'all have a huge following in Europe. A huge following. It's amazing. How does that feel where the love you get overseas is almost more than you get back at home?
Man, it's crazy because you think you get the love at home, which we do, but overseas, I mean, people fly down just to hang out with us, just to be a part of the SPC. We got members Late from UK, he's in SPC. We got Lane Sipper in Belgium, he's from SPC. We got DNS from Germany, we're in SPC. So we created at an early age in the early 90s to make our organization bigger by putting them in the organization. And they still holding us down right now.
No,
DNS SPC 2G right now. So that's the new generation.
Yeah, I was about to say 2G, man. They holding it down, man. Big shout out to my guy, KO, man. It's like it's in good hands. You know what I mean? It's in good hands, man.
Sniper brought them to the table. And Sniper actually, I want to say he was one of the last to be in SPC because we stopped putting it didn't sound right at SPC. That's where the 2G come from.
Yeah.
So Sniper really took the SPC 2G into the SPC, then bagged into the SPC and gave it to KO now. So KO and the Cypher and all them cats, they runs it.
Yeah.
So we just bagged away from it.
Yeah, they definitely doing a thing, man. KO, my guy, man. That's a good dude. KO, a good dude, man. For real.
The funny story about that, we have a KO in the SPC. He was our hook man.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came by, they was like, "Oh, this KO don't rap." I was like, hey, no, that's new KO. But we have one SPC that used to do all the hooks back then. Yeah.
Man, who are some artists, your local artists that you probably listen to on a daily basis or that's just in your playlist?
Yeah, man, not that many. No, I mean besides us, Roe, J-Dog, Magno, Mario, man, and some of the dudes we meet now today at these shows. I listen to some of them, but them my top ones I listen to.
Yeah.
But I listen to since I got the radio show. I listen to everybody.
Yeah.
Because my show is clean, so I got to listen to their music when they send it to me. So, but the ones I named, that's all. That's the rotation.
Yeah. I like it, man. Talking about music, we're gonna get into a track real quick. This is Record and K Reno. Y'all check it out.
Who that you know gon' spit like this? Yeah, hip-hop blues with a gangster twist. I put the solid back inside the concrete bridge. Think of my God, poor people feeling like the rich. Tripping on the way, but I'm bringing heat today. I put the praise back in church and I need a cave. Bigger than the apostolic trying to sell a plate. I fast forward myself and told time to wait. I'm a black man, if I cry, make me look weak. I take your 2 nails and put them under your feet. I sung two with him and then they laid me to be. Tripping on them like a slut that been knocked me. Grew my own planet, I didn't need no seed. Put my blood in my penis that I made it bleed. You can play the bass, so I'ma take the lead. You can have the juice, but I'ma get the squeeze. I got something energy, so you can't face this. I'm past in the future right now, it's a glitch. Every time I shoot a beat, bet record don't miss. I say get your heart, gonna make it something fierce. Now I put it to your fist and give yourself a kiss. All in all, the ball on them if you feel like this. Real life clowns really don't switch outfits. I bought half the hell with me, yeah, we coming with the blitz. Rap laws, big facts hard, yeah, they copy balls like they snatch balls. Like wild damn, I'm a wild hog. You stuck in place like your life on ball. I call myself like you call the laws. I turn on the lights so I can see my flaws. Your life is shambles like a broke jaw. Don't ask wreck, I better ask God. Keep whoever know you cause they coming for you. Evil is the tool that the enemy use. They destroy everything that you love around you. Killing out with people they corrupt. That was schools with a message and a movie to manipulate you. Do you know who they are when they approaching you? You work hard for the money, everybody gets screwed. They first construct murder, then they done with you. Keep whoever know you cause they coming for you. Evil is the tool that the enemy use. They destroy everything that you love around you. Killing out with people they corrupt. That was schools with a message and a movie to manipulate you. Do you know who they are when they approaching you? You work hard for the money, everybody gets screwed. They first construct murder, then they done with you.
You can't cope when your spirit is broken. You in the game, but you ain't never had coaching. Playing around knowing the end is approaching. Y'all too worried about getting your smoke in. The government and police, we get it from both ends. Positive content, it don't be getting no spins. Gotta come study the plan and let it soak in. I do more work sleep than 21 woke men. Scared of the facts, so they try to monitor your pen. Humility goes further than bragging, they both stand. They offer your money just hoping to get you roped in. But why would I go if they don't wanna let my folks in? Not too many, I got a handful of close friends, and we still hang like the hairs on a goat chin. Brothers incarcerated for crimes, let them go then. How you gonna blame us? Y'all at the dope end. They don't wanna slow down, but it's enough jail time to go around. Before I come, let them put me below ground. I promise I go to war with this whole town. They thinking I'm a silly little hip-hop kid, but I know when every government hit got did. If ever the enemy try to split my wig, it's life will end quicker than a TikTok vid. It is what it is. From the evilest operatives, the greedier property, conceived so that we never be on the top of it. Any door we try to get inside of, they locking it. Wicked politics hit us in the head like a soccer kick. Overlooking the obvious, running to where the garbage is. No stopping it, cause the facade of it's too provocative. In a sick world, you learn to trust none. Not alone when I show up, God's my plus one, yeah.
Whoever know you cause they coming for you. Evil is a tool that the enemy use. They destroy everything that you love around you. Killing out with people they corrupt. That was schools with a message and a movie to manipulate you. Do you know who they are when they approaching you? You work hard for the money, everybody gets screwed. They first construct murder, then they done with you. Keep whoever know you cause they coming for you. Evil is a tool that the enemy use. They destroy everything that you love around you. Killing out with people they corrupt. That was schools with a message and a movie to manipulate you. Do you know who they are when they approaching you? You work hard for the money, everybody gets screwed. They first construct murder, then they done with you.
Man, it's your big brother K-Reno, man, representing with the homie J Records as always, man, and the Records Talk podcast. Y'all better get up on it, man, straight up. Peace and love.
Man, hold up. Talking about K-Reno, man, how is it to not just work with K-Reno, but just to know him as a person, you know what I mean? Lyrically wise, he's a genius. Like, this dude is like,
I told him
the wizard, you know what I mean? Like,
I told him that the day I first met him.
So how is it to have a relationship with him and on a personal level and music level?
You know, man, I'm kind of like-minded. You know, we grounded. We want to win. We don't do nothing unnecessary. We think before we move. If we move, we're gonna take the blame if it don't work. And a friend off, besides the music, if you down with you, he down with you. And I'm the same way. When I first met him, we gravitated to each other just so to the point we knew each other 10 or 15 years before we even started rapping together.
No.
So we have, like I say, you know, when we first went to the mosque, you know, we were listening to Public and we thinking about it, you know, like, oh, wait a minute. Then we heard Chuck D. Forever comes, the man don't tell you don't understand and he hear the man. Then we went to the nation. So, you know, we think alike, you know, and before we move, we try to figure it out.
Man, I asked you that question, man, because it's like all of y'all, man. I've met. Damn, just man, we got Central the Poet over here making dinner, throwing things at people and shit. I say that, man, because you know, being from the East Coast and growing up in the industry and meeting celebrities, and you know, I tell a lot of people, man, meeting your childhood celebrities and your childhood artists, they not all just what people think it is.
I don't want to cut you off. We went to a Big Daddy Kane and Keith Sweat venue, and we backstage, you know, And I saw this young lady went up to Keith Sweat and asked him for an autograph. He was like, if I give you one, I got to give everybody else one. And didn't give her no autograph.
No.
So we said we would never do nothing like that.
No. And I asked, that's why I asked that question, because like, you know what I mean? I've been rocking Reno for a few years, you know what I mean? Recently with you, with Point, Klondike, you know what I mean? And like, you guys are real, you know what I mean? And that's one reason why I go so hard for you guys, because you guys are genuine, you know what I mean? You don't do it for the money. Obviously, this is how we make our money, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Make our living, but y'all do it for the music, for the fans, you know what I mean? And like I always say, growing up in the East Coast, I wish the Southern hip hop artists would have got the same love and recognition in the 80s and 90s like the East Coast did. And that's another reason why I go so hard for y'all, you know what I mean?
It was hard.
I feel like if my kids ain't growing up listening to y'all, I'm doing something wrong, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to keep y'all name going for generations.
It was hard when the East Coast was rocking the 80s.
Man.
They were talking about us. And, you know, from the,
I ain't gonna lie.
Even some of the guys from the West Coast.
I was one of them. I didn't know no better. You know what I mean? I didn't know no better.
Through the slug in it, go down south, and then your boy from the West Coast district. What's the producer name? Man, that producer name. It's just like he got songs just like Compton. He threw a slug. Thought it was how I said cow. I forgot his name.
See, so with me as a kid growing up, you know what I mean? Like, that's where the music started, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm that Nas, that Jay-Z, talking about no one can touch it. Fuck every other place that's not East Coast. Yeah. And then actually my first taste of the Southern hip hop was Lil Flip.
Oh, really?
I mean? And me and Flip had this conversation not so long ago. Like, I forget what song it was. And then they let me listen to one of his songs, Screw the Chop. And it fucked my head up. Not in a good way either. Because I'm not used to that. As a kid, I wasn't used to that. You know what I mean? And then as you start doing your research and you learn the culture, the hip hop culture, you learn to love it and you know what I mean, and respect it. So that was my initiation. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
even though that wasn't really the culture, you know, the culture was rap louder than us.
Yeah. Well, when I say the culture, I just mean like the Southern hip hop culture.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? When I say I started learning
more
the hip hop
used
culture.
to the type of culture.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Before that, you know, it was some rap life.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know, Flip them came in like 95, 96.
No.
And they snuck up on us, but we didn't know nothing about it. But Screw was rocking with it though. Because he wasn't screwing them for Southpaw Coalition and SEMO back on his first CD.
Yeah, and how was that? You know what I mean? Because like Screw was a legend. You know what I mean? And I'm sure even back then he was a legend, the Southern legend, a local legend. So how was that to be able to work with Screw and have a relationship with him?
Well, I never worked with Screw. No, let me rephrase that. We spoke a couple of times at the old Screw shop on Cousin. Me and him DJ together at Club 808 in Affinity, which it didn't work because he couldn't screw nothing. So he walked away from that. That's the only time I worked with him. But he was supposed to screw one of my songs, and I was in New Orleans or somewhere, and he passed. And when I heard it, I regret I didn't have a chance to work with him.
Yeah. Man, speaking of past, man, a lot of legends has been passed in the past few years. What's some of your fonder memories with some of the legends you have worked with, and who are some legends or just any artists you would like to collab with?
I'll start from the back. You know, I would love to work with Chuck D. Public Enemy, of course, Face, Q, KRS One.
Man,
them are some I like to collaborate with, and the other part is, man, after you've been in the game so long, I opened up for everybody that came here in the 80s. I opened up for NWA and got a chance to hang out with Eazy-E before he passed away. When he first came here in, I think it was 91 at JB Entertainment, I was in the crowd just a fan, and Wicked Cricket was hosting. They didn't have no openers.
Man, rest in peace, Ricky Cricket, man.
Yeah, so Cricket pulled me out the crowd and asked me, "You have any instrumentals?" I'm like, "What you talking about? We need an opener." So he gave me a chance to open up for NWA.
Man.
He gave me a chance to talk to Eazy, talk to Dre, talked to Ren, talked to Q. Then a year after that, he comes back to JV Entertainment with the DOC. Met him again. But he didn't do a lot of talking. He spoke and went to the back. And, you know, I was a starving artist. So I asked Dr. Dre, how could I get down with the label? He was like, this don't sound like us. And I never said that together because my vision was Q, FaZe, and Chucky.
Yeah.
You know, I'm little all that at me. So
man, how was that experience, man, getting caught up from the crowd? Like, 'cause obviously you didn't go there expecting to perform. You came there as a fan.
Well, we was already grounded in the game. Like I say, I've been popping in the game since 83, 84. So in cricket, our boy, you know, he already knew.
Yeah.
You put me up, and I'm ready. So, you know, I was young, feisty, ready to do what I had to do.
I love it, man. I love it. Man, like you said, you've been around for a while, man. If you could say something to your fans, what would it be?
Yeah, I appreciate for supporting an older guy like me still right this day, you know what I mean? And not letting us go another direction with our music, staying who we are, and then care what we said, how we did it, and then go mainstream, sell out. We appreciate it for all that.
No. And let's talk about the tour y'all did in Europe. Y'all was out there for a month.
I didn't go, man.
You wasn't part of the tour?
No, I was supposed to went. I think it was. I always say Finland. I can't remember where it was. When we first was first to go, and it supposed to be me and K on the same show. And like I said, I was young, maybe 21. And the guy, you know, most people overseas were fans who brought us down. There was no promoter or nothing like that. It was fans out there on pocket. So the guy was like, I got enough for K. I still can bring you down, but I pay for you to come down. And when K's like, it's 3 or 4 hours. I mean, 3 or 4 days to get there. Like, nah, I ain't going.
Yeah.
Nah, you know. So I missed out on that opportunity. I wish, you know, we never had management, so I had nobody say, man, you need to do that. And K was telling me when he got there, he sold so many of his CDs. Soon he got off the plane. So I'm like, I could have made money if I knew, but I was young. I didn't know no better.
Man, that goes back, man. Like, think everybody listening, everybody's gonna be listening in the future, watching in the future. Think about what he just said. Fans paid for them to come out there and do shows. It wasn't a promoter. You know what I mean? Like, that shows the love. You know what I mean? The love. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna say this to the day I die. This is why I go so hard for the legends. You know what I mean? Because y'all paved the way. You know what I mean? You guys truly paved the way for me to be able to do what I do and all these artists in the industry to do what they do. And the love and respect y'all get is long overdue. You know what I mean? And it should be a lot more.
Well, you know, only different I just like here in Houston is New York, West Coast. You're gonna have to know your history before you do anything. Here in Houston is whoever hot that year is history. It don't make sense at all.
Yep. I agree. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. Man, let's talk about some of your music. What do you think is your favorite track you put out?
Man, I have one on my ringtone, but I don't even know my name of the song. My girl be like, "You gonna ever change that?" It's just, you know, music is a vibe, you know, and then some things I write better with better tracks, and then, you know, coming up in the game, we had our own tracks, so we didn't know what better tracks was because we figured that was our tracks. And I like man, This Is What I Do. That Ice Mike, platinum producer, did that. K Reno produced one I did with Trey the Truth. I don't know the name of it. I ain't good with it, but man, Dirty Game, that was a good one. Yeah, I have so many. It's just all just like that.
I'm the same way. I have a hard time remembering names. Like when Dion asked that question earlier in the mix, I'm like, damn, that's a good question, Dion. It's like, I know a lot of them, but I don't know the names of them. You know what I mean? There's so many.
Yeah, the crazy part is, you know, once we put a title to it, we don't say nothing else about the title. So we don't remember the title. So I know I have a catalog, but when I have a CD in front of me, I know.
Yeah, I remember this. Yo, big shout out to Brian tuning in on Facebook. Man, what are you working on? And what can we expect coming up towards the rest of the year and next year?
I have one song to finish my EP called Murder Demic. Single. It's gonna be me and Billy Cook. I have a song that Sniper produced that I have. It's me, Powwow, and Big Pokey. I have another one with Charlie Boy and Cliche.
Man, big shout out to Charlie Boy. I got a show coming up with Charlie Boy.
What else I had there? We just, collab with my brother on the movie, Warsaw Park. That's out already.
Where can we find it? Where can we find it?
Oh man, just hit me online, I guess. I do carry them in my trunk. We old school. We still have physical copies.
And I love it. I love that, man.
And, it's out. We just trying to. We haven't really marketed it yet like it should because he's his idea on his head, and we just got the SUC. We got half SUC. We got half SPC in it. So it's like we y'all call it an industry bootleg movie, but it was an idea that we created and it's out there. And I'm working on another one called, like I was telling you, with my boy Guess, his name Victor Slick now. Mm-hmm. So we're doing an album that's overdue, called I3 Death Reunion. Okay. Just me and him. The DJ don't DJ anymore. So, but I'm gonna have him maybe talk on the intro or something just to keep him in the And then that, man, and I'm still doing features. I just at my age in the game, I haven't fell off none. So I'm still getting calls, emails for features. So doing that, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I heard it, man. Get your feature with Murder One, man.
Oh, also, ARC is a movement we have. Me, Clay, and Cliche, the head of that. It's called Artists Respecting Communities. We go out and feed the homeless. Whatever in the community that need to be done, we get together with Dr. Abdul Halim Muhammad, the Mouse 45, and we go out and take care of people. Man,
that's amazing. Next time y'all do that, I would love to be a part of that, bro. That's amazing.
Well, it's around the time now because Thanksgiving
and stuff.
Christmas
okay, cool. Let me know. Please let me know. Yeah, that's awesome. That's real awesome. Before we let you go, man, what would you say to the next generation pursuing their goals and dreams, whether it's music or whatever they're doing?
Stay focused, believe in yourself, and don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do.
I like it. Plain and simple, but to the point. I like it, man. Once again, I appreciate you, brother. I really do, man. For real. The love that you guys show me, mainly you, Point, Klondike, K Reno, Flip. You know what I mean? Y'all show mad love, man. Mad love, and I truly appreciate it. And I'm gonna keep doing my part and keeping y'all names alive for generations to come. And yo, Klondike Cat, if you listening, man, you next on the podcast, bro.
Lyrical Lion.
You know what I mean? So
I always Klondike Cat and Gangsta Nip was a group in high school. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was a group. They was a group. Both Nip went his way.
That's what's up. Before we let you go, do you have anything you want to say?
No, man, just keep supporting the movement, man. We older. We still I got about 20 projects out. So, you start your homework where you want to start it at. But I say go to the beginning and watch the journey. Because that give you my identity, who I am.
Yeah.
You start at the back and go to the front. However you do, just support us, local independent artists, especially local artists, man. We get to, even though, and I was telling someone the other day, the game changed where, like us, we were fortunate not to never have to pay to open up because we were so grounded in the street, they already knew who it was.
Yeah.
That's part of the game. That's the game that, everything turns. But I say, if you can't spend the money on yourself, you ain't going nowhere.
Say that again. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I got something for that. Hold on. We don't give a fuck. Then we gonna say that one more time.
Don't spend the money on yourself. You're not going
anywhere. Real though, that is so real, man. Big shouts to T Phenomenon, man. We've been managing him for a few years, and the blood, sweat, tears, the money this man has spent. You know what I mean? Because he believes in his career. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you said that. I'm glad
Well,
you
I
said
had to
that.
because Marino always said, by being our own label, if we don't go anywhere or fall down, it's our fault. It's nobody else's fault anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the investment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's saying that. Truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate everybody watching. Make sure y'all go share. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, we've been live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. So if you've been rocking with us on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're rocking with us on Facebook, hit the like, love, and comment. If you rock with us on YouTube Music, truly appreciate you guys. My podcast goes where you go. Yes. Big shout outs to our sponsors, Otto's Root Beer, the greatest root beer on earth. Old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Then, of course, we have J-Rack Distribution and LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Voted best burgers in Southeast Texas. So definitely go check them out at their new location with new longer hours and indoor-outdoor seating located at 2140 Calder Avenue. That is 2140 Calder Avenue, Beaumont, Texas. Truly appreciate y'all. This your boy Reckless. My guy Murder One. We out of here. H-Town. Stay.
What's up, world? This is your girl, Sensual the Poet, and I'm here with Jay Reckless of Reckless Talk Management and Promotions, as well as the Reckless Talk Podcast. When you in Houston, this is the place you need to be. Houston, stand up.